grab the people behind you? Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
You can always count on Kojo.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. I want to start with a quick fable that I've always loved. A man's walking down the street, and he falls into a great big hole. So maybe he can't climb out the sides. And a doctor comes along, and he says, "Hey, Doc, I'm down this hole. Can you help me out?" And the doctor looks down, he writes a prescription, and goes in the hole, he moves on. Man's priest walks by. He says, "Hey, Father, I'm down this hole. Can you help me out?" And the priest writes some prayers and throws him down the hole, and he moves on. Man's best friend comes down the road. Our guy yells up, "Hey, I'm down this hole. Can you help me out?" Best friend looks at the hole. He jumps right in. He says, our guy says, "You idiot, now we're both stuck down this hole." Best friend says, "Yeah, but I've been down this hole before. I know the way out." And that's who Kojo is for me. He's the guy who jumps in the hole, and he's the guy that knows the way out. And then the hang up. On behalf of Kojo and Ashley, I want to thank everybody for coming. I am Dave Skozlik. I have the honor and apparently the challenge of being Kojo's best man. You see, about 3 years ago, I got married on the Cape, and I was in Cape Cod, Massachusetts, in a great big tent. And Kojo was my best man. He walks to the center of the tent, and he starts his speech. And 30 seconds in, the microphone dies, not to be recovered. Do not cut out the microphone. I don't need the same camera. Kojo carries on completely unfazed. Pro-level stuff. He delivers a speech somewhere between Braveheart and I Have a Dream. People were blown away. People thought I hired an actor. People who were not even there asked me about it. People who were not even there still ask me about it. In fact, a friend of mine who wasn't there used Kojo's speech as research for his own best man speech. Google, YouTube, and ask about Kojo's speech. So thank you for setting the bar that high. He humbly once told me that I would need to strap 10 instruments to myself and be a one-man band around his reception to outdo him.
I never said that.
Kojo and I have known each other since our junior year in high school, and together we are ridiculously immature. We've caused a million eye rolls and sighs and shaking heads. Stories from our teenage years are hilarious until you realize we were 34 years old at the time. We really knew we were cut out to be best friends when we took a simple CPR course. We got hired to be pseudo lifeguards on the Cape after high school. And within 5 minutes of getting there, we had made puppets out of the CPR mannequin faces and were on the floor laughing uncontrollably, and the whole rest of the class was just absolute blank stares at us. And the story's made more scary by the fact that I went on to become a paramedic. But from then on, we had what we call synergy, which is our ability to stay in the same place, in the same time, in the same mindset, despite the passage of time and distance and everything that happens in life. Now, people love Kojo because he's over the top. He's got this larger-than-life personality. He's ridiculous, and he just makes everybody have fun who's around him. The best example of this that I can remember is a couple years ago, he co-opted the Skittles catchphrase, "Taste the rainbow." Except for Kojo, it was more like, "Taste the rainbow!" Something like that. Which he would yell at you if he was tackling you or throwing something at your head or beating you with something. Or motorists broken down on the side of the road, things like that. At our friend Josh's wedding, he had us all tasting the rainbow when he whapped the shuttle driver in the face twice with tulips from the centerpiece. I had to tip her $100 to keep from paying a lot more in bail money later on that night. He further forced us all to taste the rainbow at another wedding when he bought confetti-shooting pop guns and was firing them off all around the hotel. And the next day we found inexplicable piles of confetti in places we don't even remember being. I am personally shocked that Taste the Rainbow was not in the vows today. No one had to taste the rainbow all the days of their life or taste the rainbow till death do you part. But truly, Kojo is a self-made man. He's bright, resilient, tough, and dependable. He's come through for me and my family and our friends 1,000 times. He will surprise you with crazy talents for weird things. Having over 300 hobbies, he's more likely to weave you a custom shirt than give you the shirt off his back. And just today, he gave me a watch for being his best man and took out a watch repair kit and took out the links for me so that it fits right. So I'm not exaggerating about 300 hobbies. And if you were on the beach the other day, you witnessed most of the rest of them. But he has created every one of his own opportunities and all of his own success, and now he has a partner and going forward to make more. Even being on different coasts, I knew I would know when Kojo had found the one for him. Ashley has never said a word of small talk to me. She's instantly warm and engaging and friendly and loving, all the things that Kojo is. I love that within a day of meeting them, my daughter, of her own choosing, decided to call them Aunt Ashley and Uncle Kojo. Ashley, I don't need to warn you about what you're getting into. You already know. Kojo has made zero effort to hide it. Like I just learned that he has a wig box. A wig bin, okay, that's better. Yeah, sorry, never mind, that's normal now. He has a prop or a costume or a gadget for every occasion. He snores like a buzzsaw, and he procrastinates, like he told me where to get this tux this morning. And he said he was going to book the vacation, or the honeymoon, from his phone on the way to the airport, so just be aware of that. But his heart is always in the right place, and he has never stopped talking about you in an excited way since the first time I heard your name. Now, I've only been married for 3 years, but I've learned a few things in that time. Compromise, always be a united front. Never take anything too seriously, never draw any lines in the sand. Recognize that it will be imperfect a lot more than it is perfect. It takes work, and some of the cliches are true. You get back what you put in, and you want a smoldering ember and not a raging fire. And sometimes it takes alcohol. I want to put this in terms you'll understand. Marriage is like volleyball. It takes teamwork, timing, and synergy, and if you stop paying attention for just 1 minute, you get hit in the face. Now, Kojo, this day has been a long time coming. You are 64 years old. But you have finally found a girl willing to have kids with your head shape. So congratulations. We knew you would do it right. We knew you would find your dream girl, and she would find the best guy that I know. You're bound to have a beautiful family and a beautiful life together. Ann Landers once said, "Love is friendship that has caught fire. It is quiet understanding, mutual confidence, sharing and forgiving. It is loyalty through good and bad times. It settles for less than perfection and makes allowances for human weaknesses." But Mark Twain more famously said, "May you taste the rainbow all the days of your life." Congratulations on love.